What is going on, everybody? I'm back again, and today I'm bringing you a card review. What card am I reviewing? I'm going to tell you. I'm reviewing the Beast Ahman Green, 93 overall, elite legend. In my opinion, probably the best running back in the game. So let's take a look at the stats on him. He's got 93 speed, 95 acceleration, 95 trucking, 94 carrying, 92 agility. And here, as you can see, he has 76 catching, which I noticed when using him was a little above average. He felt like a wide receiver when he was going out on routes. And here are his other catching stats, guys. He has 72 catch in traffic, 72 route running, and 52 spectacular catch. I noticed his route running was very good when using him. When I would send him out on routes other than screens, he ran them perfectly, and usually the defenders didn't cover him, and it was definitely great to see him doing that well. To go along with his 95 trucking, he also has 96 stiff arm, 91 spin move, and 92 juke move. Not only can this guy run through someone, he can evade someone in the open field. Alright, so let's hop into this review. The first thing that I noticed about this Ahman Green card is that he breaks the initial tackle. Now you're going to see what I mean by that here. He gets hit, he breaks the tackle, and he gets enough yards to give me that first down. I noticed that, say I get hit 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He usually breaks that tackle 95% of the time and can break that to maybe just a 1 yard loss or maybe even a gain. I noticed in Madden, this was years before, this is also in this game. When you get hit behind the line, the play, breaks down, all the defenders crash, and if the ball is going to the outside, when the defenders crash from the middle, you can outrun them with this Ahman Green card if you break it off to the outside. He can outrun safeties, he can outrun linebackers, and he can even outrun most corners. I mean, don't expect him to outrun a DRC or someone like that, or a Pat Pete, but he can outrun 90% of cornerbacks. You can tell that he's fast. I mean, you're not going to get the speed of a LaShawn McCoy or a Jamal Charles, but you're going to get some speed on this guy. He has some wheels. He can easily break it off to the outside. If you pitch it to him, he can outrun people to the outside. You see here, he almost outran that guy if he didn't have a good angle. So you can tell that he's fast. It's not just like he's a power back, and you can feel that he's fast. He's quick. This year in Madden, there are a good amount of halfbacks with a good trucking rating. Last year, that would be fantastic. But I noticed that this year, it doesn't really mean anything. Last year, you could truck over 3 people at once and break it off for a touchdown. But in this year, if you go for a truck, usually you're going to get wrapped up, whether it be a linebacker, a cornerback, a safety. 95% of the time I notice you're going to get wrapped up. It's not very effective this year. But the great thing about this Ahman Green card is he's so balanced. He can juke, he can spin, and he can stiff arm very well. He's not going to have the best spins or the best jukes, but he does have ones that get the job done. He's not going to make 3 people miss, but if you need 1 person to miss in the open field, he can get it done. His stiff arms are great. He picks up another like 5 yards when he uses it. But this year, I don't really recommend trucking. Also, the thing I love the most about this Ahman Green is he can catch the ball. He runs his routes very well, and a lot of times people are running, cover 3s, and they don't really account for the running back. So when he runs his route, he runs it very well, and when he's not accounted for, you throw the ball to him, and he's off in the open field. I notice a lot of times that even if I underthrew him, he could make the tough catch. He wasn't like normal running backs where, they would fall and drop the ball or something like that. Even in traffic, he would make the tough catch, get hit right away, and hold on to the ball. Holding on to the ball is one thing Ahman Green was very good at for me. In all 5 games that I used him, I pretty much went to him almost every play. Like 97% of the time, Ahman Green would get the ball. He didn't fumble once. No, I am not lying to you. This guy did not drop the ball once. It is crucial to have a running back that holds on to the ball. Can't tell you how many times I've lost a game because my running back fumbles the ball and they pick it up and I just lose in the fourth quarter. Well, with this Ahman Green card, not going to happen. He's reliable. He can take a big hit, take multiple hits after animations. You notice if you go into an animation and you get hit right after, there's a better chance for you to fumble. But with this Ahman Green card, I didn't see any chance for him to fumble. This card can run to the outside. He can grab a pitch and run it to the outside also. He can run the ball up the middle for, 3rd and 3. You need those 3 yards. You need some tough yardage. That's Ahman Green. You call on him. He's going to get the job done. I loved running the 0-1 trap with this guy, aka the money play. When you run it up the middle, he definitely got the biggest yards on that play and a pitch play. I also noticed that a counter was great to use with him too. So overall, this guy is balanced all around. Whatever you need him to do, he's gonna get it done. So the pros about this guy is he's fast, he's elusive, he can truck if you need him to truck, he holds on to the ball, he can block. I noticed he would get some pancake blocks when I had to protect Russell Wilson in a big 3rd down. He would protect him. He could even get those pancake blocks. He held off the block. He held off the pass rushers, and he can catch the ball. There's not a thing that Ahman Green couldn't do. I noticed that this guy was just a force on the field. And another thing, you start throwing some screens to him in the beginning of the game, and you're going against a decent player, I guarantee you he's going to account for him. He's going to put people in those zones, and he's going to user them. That takes away a user across the middle of the field. When you're running the screen, or even a play action pass, but usually when you're running a screen, they're accounting for the screen. He's on that guy. Well, you send someone on a streak route or, a slant route, he's usually wide open, and you can get a big pickup because they're only looking for Ahman Green. Play action passes, same thing. And the thing with play action passes, if you do a PA read from the Eagles playbook, I noticed that was a great play action for me. He's going to run to the outside, and once again, he's sometimes not accounted for. So play actions with this guy, he's always on the opponent's mind. I'll tell you that. If I had to go against this guy, I'd be pissed. So those are the pros. So what are the cons? Not many. The only thing is he goes for a good amount of coins, around 275k, depending on which console you're on. So if you play a lot of head-to-head and your team's established, I recommend picking him up. You don't play a lot of head-to-head, you have a lot of coins laying around, I wouldn't really recommend picking him up. He's mostly a head-to-head back.